Hello, and thank you for choosing RC Truth Media. You notice here that a grand solar minimum is a period of several successive very low Schwab cycles, usually coincided with phases of climate disruption, okay? And in the long run, cooling. So, how long does it take to drop into the coldest part of a grand solar minimum? Well, charts that I was looking at before this was about 75 years to get to the coldest part of the Maunder minimum. So if we are going to be the same type of grand solar minimum as the Maunder minimum, then it would take around 75 years to get into the coldest part. Okay, so with that said, it's not going to be a overnight change. Okay, it is pretty fast considering how long Earth's been around, relative to the amount of whole time that Earth's been around. But in the amount of time that we're alive, 75 years is a long time, right? So we're just going from charts of the past so far. That's a guesstimate, okay? We see here from AccuWeather.com stormy weather to kick off the first weekend of summer in northeastern U.S. Okay, this is an anomaly. It's the first week of summer and it's a stormy weekend. Um, so in New York, right, June 21st, and look what's going on. We got storms all over the East Coast and severe raining. So severe weather outbreak to begin over the U.S. plains as the weekend draws to a close. How about them fires as well? Evacuations are issued after Grand Fire erupts. Hundreds of blazes char Oregon, British Columbia as well. And then we have drenching, gusty storms to target the southern U.S. into this weekend. Okay, so we have southern U.S., we have the U.S. plains, severe weather, and then we have eastern U.S., northeastern U.S. also very cool weekend in the first weekend of summer. Okay, so this is grand solar minimum activity for sure. Let's look at the next thing I wanted to show you here. Temperatures plummet as icy blasts sweep the country, and this is in New Zealand. They have the coldest winter in years on its way. New Zealanders are having a freezing start to the weekend as the coldest forecast winter in years begin to set in. 7,000 lightning strikes, heavy snow overnight as winter approaches. Also, we have another weather anomaly. Extreme rare southeast Pacific Ocean subtropical cyclone forms off Chile. A rare subtropical cyclone appears to have developed off the coast of Chile. Up to now, no subtropical or tropical cyclones have ever been recognized in that part of the world, since cold water typically inhibits tropical development near South America. An exceptionally rare subtropical storm appears to have formed off the central coast of Chile in the southeast Pacific Ocean, typically one of the world's most tropical cyclone devoid ocean basins. The subtropical cyclone formed late last weekend, several hundred miles west of the South American coast. Alright, I'll leave a link below so you can check this out. This is not supposed to happen. Also, this is due to the changing wind or the changing jet streams in our atmosphere. Okay, look at this. So these cracks that we had noticed happening, right? This one's in Arizona, dating back from January 2017. Okay, these cracks have been happening dramatically during these past couple years, and it hasn't just happened in Mexico like we all have heard, right? But it also happened in Africa. A giant crack in Kenya opens up. This is April 3rd, 2018. But what's causing it, they say? Look at this one. This is huge. A giant crack opened up 50 feet deep, and it's wide as 65 feet across, slicing through a highway and terrifying many who live in the area just west of Nairobi, Kenya. Say, so what caused it? Well, it depends which scientists you ask. We're seeing a crack that in all likelihood formed over many thousands of years or hundreds of thousands of years, said Ben Andrews, a geologist with Smithsonian. Yeah, that's the Smithsonian. Yeah, they're not going to tell you the truth. Some scientists, like Andrew, believe the crack was recently exposed by a rainstorm, but he says its true cause goes deeper and that it was created by the movement of the Earth's tectonic plates. What other scientists say? Other scientists, like earthquake geologist Wendy Bowen, agree that Africa is slowly splitting in two, but she thinks the gash was created in a flash. I think it's an earth fissure, the same sort of thing that you see in Arizona after heavy rainstorms. I absolutely believe that's what it is. A fissure, just like what we have in Mexico, that happened overnight, because otherwise people would have been knowing about this if it's right over a highway. Okay. So yeah, absolutely, it's been happening because of the increased rainstorms. All right. So let's look at what else has been happening. Another crack. This goes from May 2nd, 2018, and this one is in Rotorua. Been riding his bike through the early morning outside Rotorua in his dairy. The crack measured over 150 miles long and at places 20 meters wide, almost as deep, was discovered by the Argentinian farm assistant about 5 a.m. Sunday. So yeah, this is in Argentina. Okay. Alright. Definitely happening all over the place. And a lot in these past couple years. We've been seeing more and more of these. What else do I have for you? One of the driest places on Earth, covered in lakes after tropical cyclone Mikunu. This is one of the driest places on Earth. Another anomaly. Birth pangs. All-time record 500 earthquakes hit the Big Island as rivers of lava pour out of volcanoes in Hawaii and Guatemala. Definitely an increase in volcanic activity during grand solar minimums. There's a panic as second huge crack opens in Kenya. June 2nd, another crack opens in Kenya. Home 10,000 households. Home to 10,000 households. Wow. There's another giant crack destroys over 300 houses and prompts evacuation of dozens in Uganda. May 26. This is recently. This is all recently. Look at this one. 4 new sinkholes open at the villages in Florida, sparking fears from residences. Also recently. Earth changes, definitely. Growing sinkholes opening on the White House. Mainstream media hasn't been covering that at all. Where are they at? Earth's magnetic field is drifting westward, leaving experts baffled. Okay, another effect of the grand solar minimum. New giant crack measures more than 400 meters appears in Mexico. Yeah, we've heard about this one, right? See, this is the only one that we've actually heard of on mainstream media. But it looks like this has been actually happening a lot during the past couple of years. 6-story deep sinkhole opens up in New Zealand on May 5th. See? So this is absolutely not just recently. This has been going on for a while now. I hope you gained something out of coming to my channel today. Please like and subscribe. I do have 2 videos per day and 1 on Saturdays. I need more subscribers. You would be awesome to subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot, and you have a great day.